Hello, welcome to the 30th anniversary season of Raider News, the longest running student newscast in the nation, and this is Raider News Update. I'm Reina Estrada.
And I'm Lanie. Raider News is broadcasting on Verizon Fios Channel 22 and Comcast Channel 34. We are also streaming 24/7 on YouTube. A link to the Raider News is found on the front of our district webpage. Senior apparel. DECA will be selling Class of 2015 apparel. Order forms can be found outside room 268 and found on Mrs. Fitzgibbon's teacher page. We also have samples available Wednesday after school that can be tried on for sizing. If you have any questions, please contact a DECA officer.
BSU Fashion Show. Come out and see your fellow SBFHS classmates rip the runway and show off their talent at the annual BSU Fashion and Talent Show this Friday, October 24th at 7 p.m. Admission is $3 per student. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Join us for a great evening of fun, fashion, and talent.
SMAC members. Be sure to bring your $4 to our meeting this Thursday, October 23rd in the cafeteria for bracelet distributions.
Yearbook. 'Tis the season to fall in love with yearbook. The yearbook is on sale for $85 until November 14th, Friday. Order your yearbook today.
SEN Pajama Drive. Do you love the feeling of warm, comfy pajamas at the end of your day? You can help a child enjoy the same privilege by donating to SEN's annual Pajama Drive. Drop off any new pajamas in your homeroom, teacher's classroom, and please keep all tags on. So Reina, Halloween's coming up. Are you excited about candy?
Oh my god, I'm so excited. My top favorite range from Kit Kat, Twix, Skittles, and Starburst, and Hershey bars. What are your favorite?
I don't know, I love anything chocolate, so Hershey's are my number one. And then I love like Skittles and Starburst and all that, but chocolate is number one.
Cool. Like I recently read, I have an article here that talked about the top 10 selling candies, and number 10 Almond Joy, 9 Milky Way, 8 Hershey Cookies and Cream, 7 Three Musketeers. Wait, where's the 8?
You ready?
Oh, okay. 7 Three Musketeers, 6 Twists, 4 to go, 5 Kit Kat, 4 Hershey's, 3 Snickers, 2 M&M's, and for number 1, Reese's. Wow, Reese's. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so that's.
I've never liked peanut butter.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's. Well, that's just really sad. Because can't even eat that without getting an allergic reaction.
Are you highly allergic?
Yeah, I'll get a rash. It's really bad. So when you're trick-or-treating, be careful. Make sure you know what you're eating.
And never eat candy that's opened.
Yeah, it's oof. And if someone looks a little sketchy,
Trick-or-treating 101.
I won't believe.
So apparently 28% just kidding. There's a survey about smartphone users and if they're addicted, and 28% say they're addicted to their iPhones. So are you addicted to your smartphone?
Yes. I'd have to say, I have so many apps. I play video games, the games on my phone, and I go ahead of Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. There's so much to do and to take pictures, especially pictures. Everyone loves selfies. Are you addicted?
I am, but at the same time, I think I could if I leave my phone somewhere at home, I'm okay for the day. But I am then once I get home, I'm right away I check Twitter and Instagram and all that, and I'm
no, I cannot leave home and without my phone. I need it. I would feel naked without my phone. I think most people agree with me on that because I guess it's a teenager thing. So yeah. Survey's pretty scary though, the fact that phones are taking over our free time, and well, not free time, but just the fact that I'm at the dinner table, my mom, she has her phone out. What is that? What is that, Mom?
I feel more and more younger kids are just I feel younger kids have better phones than I do, and I'm you're 9.
Yeah, my sister, how do you what's wrong with you? How do you get the new iPhone?
How old is your sister?
She's only 12. And I'm 18. What is that? Really?
When did you get your first phone?
I was 9.
I was 12.
I was 9 when I got my first phone, but that's because I had to walk home, so my mom needed to contact me.
Oh yeah, I had a prepaid phone in 4th grade, and I never used it.
It was a flip phone.
Yeah.
It was whatever.
But yeah, I didn't get my actual first phone until my birthday. And my mom to this day still doesn't think, we have this argument all the time. I'm like, Mom, I got my first phone when I was 12. She's like, no, you didn't. I would have never allowed you to have a phone at 12. And I was like, but you did. That was my birthday present. She's like, no, I didn't let you have the phone until 13. I'm like, no, I was 12. I was in 6th grade.
Oh my god.
So speaking of smartphones and Twitter, Twitter now has this experiment that they're doing that instead of when someone like retweets something and you see it on the top of the page, every once in a while you get like so-and-so favorited, and it's like something that like that Twitter thinks that you'll like enjoy. So like if you don't follow Channing Tatum, but Channing Tatum takes like a shirtless picture and everybody and their mother favorites it, it'll show it on your feed, even if you don't follow him.
Oh my god. That could be good in that case, I mean, Channing Tatum. But with me, I think I wouldn't want anyone to see all my tweets or stalk me or anything. I think that explains why a lot of people have their profiles on private now. I think you should, like, if you want to have, like, a privacy, you don't want to have any, like, if you tweet something about someone, you don't want any problems arising from that, so it's kind of weird.
But I feel like they do that. They do it on Instagram too. They have like the sponsored
Yeah,
picture, and I'm like, I don't know.
That's
And
not
they're like
okay.
random things. It'd be like rainbows and like McDonald's chicken nuggets. I'm like, what?
Wait, yeah, it's like, what?
It's not even like good things. It'll be
Hi, we're here with Eric Calvo, who is the lead, who has the lead role from our play at School Grease. So, Eric, can you please tell us more about that?
Sure. So every year we have, we start auditions for the show, usually sometime around November. But this year, since Mrs. Allen is going to be having her baby in November, we started the auditions earlier, and so we got like the first round, which is like a dance audition, and then a singing audition, and some acting, and then if you get called back for a role, then there's another audition where you like read stuff with different characters and stuff. So it's it's a stressful process, but it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I guess I'm very happy.
Were you surprised that you got the lead role? Was it really competitive? Was there anyone else that you thought would make it, or?
There was a little bit of competition. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I never like to brag about myself. A lot of people were already telling me beforehand like they thought I was going to get it, but I never let that get to my head. I was always like, I prepared for my stuff. I put in the most effort that I could. So I don't know. I don't really like to think of it that way, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. And are you gonna act in college? Are you gonna pursue that or no?
Yeah. Not as anything academically, but I definitely want to be part of the whatever school I go to. I want to be part of a musical or a play or something like that because it's one of my favorite things I do in high school. So.
Okay.
So, were you a part of all the other school musicals?
I actually didn't audition freshman year. I wasn't involved in anything singing-wise freshman year, and then sophomore year I auditioned, and then junior year also. So, yeah, the last 2 shows I've been in.
That's pretty cool. So can you do us a favor and send them all?
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So here we have Ebola expert Matt Halpin. So Matt, can you tell us a little about Ebola and?
All right. Well, people think that Ebola started in West Africa in a country called Liberia, and basically it's just Liberia. A background, not to bore people, but it was colonized by America, and its government is pretty similar to that of America. But anyway, there's thousands of cases in Liberia and thousands in West Africa, and people are really worrying there. But people in the U.S. right now, they have a bunch of false opinions on it. There's a lot of rumors going around, just like everything that's happened in the U.S. ever. And people are really, really worrying about it in the U.S., but I'm here to tell everybody that that's not necessary, because there's 3 cases in the U.S., 1 death, and compared to everything else that's ever happened to the U.S. in terms of disease, it's nothing. This disease outbreak already happened in 2009. It was called swine flu, and it turned out to be absolutely nothing. There were not many cases, and it turned out that nobody died, and there's really nothing to worry about, because I feel like people have educated themselves poorly about this subject, and so everybody's thinking people are saying on the news, like, this is the 9/11 of diseases, and everybody's going to die, and this is the next Black Plague of Europe back in the 12th century or whenever that was. But people just need to calm down. We're all fine. I know, if all of us end up, dying someday, you guys can just, your last words can be, Matt Halpin of Reina News was wrong, because I am saying right now that this will be gone in at most a month, because this is just, it's nothing.
So should we be more worried about like the flus and like colds, that kind of thing?
There's so many things that can kill you out in this world that aren't diseases. Like just to compare, the most common cause of death that's preventable in the U.S. right now is, I believe it's low blood pressure or high blood pressure. But either way, there's about 600,000 deaths per year in the U.S. alone from that, and every year there's that many. But in all recordable history, there's been one death from Ebola in the U.S. and other diseases are so much worse than this. The flu, it kills so many people. People say, I have the flu, but they don't actually have the flu, because the flu is, it can actually kill you. It's not just like a stomach ache. But, there's just so much worse stuff than this. And I'm sorry to go off on this whole rant thing, as opposed to just talking, about the facts, but it just needs to be said by somebody.
Thank you, Matt. So can you please sign our wall?
Of course. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. So our advice today, from our advice column from Anonymous, is, I want to ask this girl to prom, but I'm lacking inspiration. I want to ask her in a special way, but I have nothing coming to mind. Any ideas?
Find out what she likes. She likes candy. Gift basket candy. Girls love anything.
And you have to find like little things about her, like things that she doesn't think that anybody else notices, or
Yeah.
because that will make her like really happy. Like, I love Disney princesses. Not everybody knows I love Disney princesses, but if someone were to ask me with a Disney princess, I'd say yes in 2 seconds.
Oh my god, I love coffee, iced coffee. So if I got a nice coffee that's in prom, I'd be like, yeah.
So as you talk to her more, just find out things that she likes and like little things that she likes, or even if you take like a bunch of little things that she likes and put them in like one big idea, she'll like that a lot too.
Mhm. So good luck, and see you guys next time.
Wait. If anybody needs advice,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can send it Anybody needs advice, you can send it anonymously to Mr. Moscow or either of us.
Alright, so good luck, Anonymous, and hope it works out. See you guys again next time.